Are you running ads, but your sales are flat and you're not getting the sales you are looking for or the return on ad spend? It could be that your sales funnel is leaky, could be broken, and you are leaking away what you are putting in. So in this video, I'm going to go through how you can fix this so that you can be more profitable and grow your business. Hello, I'm Uzair and thanks for joining in. This is an issue I see a lot, and it's a very common problem many business owners, advertisers, marketers experience and face. What they don't look at is their own sales funnel. All they focus on is Google, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, or wherever their ads are running. If your backend has got a problem or an issue, no matter how well you run your ads upfront, you will never be profitable. All you will do is you keep pouring in money into your ads and you get nothing out of it. So hopefully this short video will go through some problems and some solutions and how you can be more profitable. So let's dive in. So the first thing is that there might be a bit of a disconnect, that your ads are promising one thing, but you are selling or showcasing something else. So you got to align. If somebody is looking for red apples, you show them red apples. Another problem you have is the keywords and the search queries. Now, this is where I've seen a lot of marketers get it wrong really badly because they don't understand the problem of their potential customers. So you got to know the customer avatar, the pain points, what keeps them up at night, and dig deep into what are their challenges, what are their frustrations, and then you put forward your solution in front of them. Once you marry both of these issues or problems and your solution, you're going to make money. That is a promise. So you got to understand what your users are actually looking for or actively looking for. So your keywords should match the search query. A search query is what someone puts into the search engine like Google. That is a query. So if somebody is looking for buy red apples, you should bring your ad up showing best red apples buy here. And then when they click on the ad, they go to that landing page, they should only show or see red apples. So that is the first clue where there's a bit of a disconnect. The second problem, or how to find your problems in your sales funnel, is the direct feedback. Ask your users about their goals and their challenges. Do a little survey or a poll. If you got a list of customers, send out an email with a little poll, which doesn't take 10 hours to do, just like a handful of questions to get the feedback within a matter of seconds. And that is a gold mine of valuable information, which will help you put that right message across to them. Then the next thing you need to do is to look at the behavioral data analysis. What I mean by this is analyze how they behave when they come to your website, your on-site actions, time on site, number of clicks, did they scroll to the bottom of the page or not? Because if they're not taking these what we call micro actions or conversions, you're never going to get a lead or a sale. So you got to track these, because if you're not getting any conversions in the first place, the next best thing to do is to look at how they behave on your site. So there are lots of apps as well out there like Google Analytics or GA4, Hotjar. This will tell you what they are doing or not doing. I'm a big fan of putting a video on my landing page, because if they click that video button, I can track it. I got 100 people on my website or that landing page, and 50 of them click that video button, or 20 of them. If the number is low, that means either they have not seen the video, or the call to action on the video or the button is not very visual for them to click on. So it needs to be, the thumbnail on that video needs to be really attractive with a strong call to action as to what it is going to offer them, so they click on it and they're intrigued by it. The next thing is social listening and communities. Go to places like Reddit, observe discussions and common questions in your niche. Answer the Public is another place where you can find lots of questions being asked about your niche, about your service or your product. Get that information and the data and start creating content about that topic or about that topic. So now, how do you use all this information, all these issues, problems they have in your marketing to increase your conversions and stop them leaking away from your funnel? So the first thing is to create content to directly address their issues or the problems. Just like right here, right now, I'm creating this video talking to you about your problems of sales funnel or low conversion rates or leaky sales funnel. I'm creating content and I create content regularly. So you need to be doing that. If you're not creating content, you're missing out big time. The second thing is to optimize your landing pages, see what's happening. You can A/B test them as well. Align your headlines with your promise, sub-headlines, call to action buttons with specific intent on it, and make sure that your landing page is lightning fast to load up. Then you personalize the user journey. What that is to tailor that experience based on their intent and the segments. And the last thing is to do A/B testing. That is critical because if you want to keep on improving, you need to A/B test. Don't just have one page or one ad running all the time. So in our Google Ads account, we may be having, or in a certain ad group, we may be having 3 ads running at the same time. For video ads, we test 5 creatives at the same time to see which one gets us the best result. For landing pages, we always have 2 pages running side by side. So 50% of traffic goes to one, 50% to the other one. See which one is the winner. We lose or stop the loser and bring in a new challenger to the winner. And this is how you keep on optimizing, and this is how you can take your conversion rates from 2% to 6%, 10, and so on. So the more you increase the conversion rate, the better for you, because you don't need to spend more to get more conversions. The smart marketer will optimize the conversion rates. So for the same ad spend, you are getting more leads or sales. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I truly appreciate if you could give it a little thumbs up, like, or a subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you soon in the next one.